Good morning, everyone. Good to have you today. Missing you guys as usual. Today we're going to continue working on our Constitution unit, and what we're going to be doing is using the information from a program called iCivics. You may have seen that. It's in the Clever portal. There's all kinds of games and stuff in there that you could play if you would like to for extra credit. So I would suggest sending me an email and letting me know after you read this article what you're interested in, like which parts of it, and I can probably direct you to a game. You can also just explore icivics.com. So yesterday we talked about the anatomy of the Constitution. We talked about how the Constitution is a framework or a structure, and this structure is built upon our Constitution for our country, but for ourselves and our bodies, it's built around our skeleton. And so that's why we had over here this particular analogy or this metaphor, so to speak. And when you clicked through this, you saw that there were three main parts to the Constitution. You have the preamble, which describes the purpose of the Constitution. That is to protect our citizens, okay? So, and then you have this star here, and it says it's the head or the beginning. Many people know this preamble because they, especially maybe your parents, they were required to memorize it in school. They may have even seen the video that you watched yesterday. And then the next part of the Constitution in the middle portion, or the body, is going to be the articles. And the articles are what we're really going to look at today. We're going to look at how it describes the structure of the federal government. So what do presidents actually do? What does Congress do? And how is that organized in the Constitution? And how do we get all of that done if we actually have the shortest Constitution in the world, like the We the People article said? So articles describe the structure. They also describe how changes can be made because the United States is a changing country. One example that I would say is think about how you're learning right now and how people were learning in 1791. So different. You know, they would have never seen the need for computers or the communication and press and publications online. And so the body of the Constitution is structured, and it says, hey, look, if something needs to change, the people, because that's who the power lies with in our country, the people have the right to petition, which means to ask for change. And so the articles describe each branch of government, and then they describe how we got the Constitution, how it was made law, and how we can make some adjustments if needed. And so you have this Constitution song also. And then finally, you have the legs, the things that make us move, the things that take us from place to place. Think about it like a timeline. The legs of the Constitution are the things that over time get changed or stay the same. Okay, so we can have amendments to the Constitution, which are changes to the Constitution. To amend literally means to change. And these are the legs. So the legs let the body, or let the Constitution, flex and change with the times. Now, that doesn't mean it just changes easily, though, and we'll read about that today, too, okay? All right, so make sure when you did these notes yesterday that you have this information right here, the legs, like see where the star is? That you have the star information and the information in the box in your notes for this one, okay? That's still open, so if you didn't do that yet, go ahead and start there. All right.